Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be diving into this kit by Ella Roetz. This is her third kit, I believe. The first one was on prayer, the second one was on praising God, and then this one is called Who Am I? And these kits are standalone physical kits outside of her printables that she has on her website quite often. And well, pretty much every Monday if you go check. But this kit is just gorgeous, and I will link the video to the unboxing down below in the description. Just go check it out. And so I wanted to journal in Psalm 139, and in all of my Bibles it's full. I've already done this page in most of my Bible, because this is such an important verse for me. It helps me to remember that God says who I am. He formed me way before the foundation of the earth. And so I love the elements in this kit, and it is beautiful. I wanted this girl though, and I'm so glad that she's included in the devotional, because that means that I can trace it still. So even though I don't have this specific girl in a big transparency sheet or vellum sheet, I have this beautiful devotional to trace it from. And so I'm just outlining it very sketchily. It's not perfect, and it's not done in pencil first, because I really wanted it to look as sketchy as what all the other images in this kit is. It looks like it's hand-drawn. So just drawing it out with my Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen in an S nib. My page is not prepped, and I'm going to tell you why I say this. This pen does not bleed through, and with these beautiful Winsor Newton watercolors, I wanted to do like a Smush technique in the background. And so I'm just picking up some of that color, putting it on the packaging that this little card comes from, and just smushing it onto my page in various places. And I'm going to be flipping the page just now, and you'll see that it looks like it's bleed through, but it really is just moisture. I'm so impressed with the amount of water these pens can handle without bleeding through. It doesn't move. And it doesn't look heavy shadow or anything like that, so I quite like that. I am looking back at this video and I'm thinking to myself, it looked so different in real life. And here it just looks like somebody messed on my picture. But anyways, it helps me to remember that I am who God says I am. That every part of me was formed by God. In other words, and my mom used to say this when we were younger, she said, God maak nie gemors nie, which means, translated, God doesn't make junk. So I am fearfully and wonderfully made, as this psalm so beautifully says. Fearfully and wonderfully made. I am not junk. And so I need to remember that, and in my other Bibles I've put even photos of me next to this verse, so that when I look at myself and when I look in the mirror, I remember what God says of me, and not necessarily just what I say of myself. I am my own worst critic. So I often say this to my husband: you don't need to be so hard on me, because I do plenty of that all on my own. But that's still not an excuse, because I shouldn't be that critical of myself. I should understand that God made me who I am. So not my feelings, not my emotions, not someone else, not depression, not anxiety, not any of those things can dictate who God says I am. The only one who has that final say on who I am is who God says I am. So that overrides even my own thinking of this. I used one of the clear stickers that says that He's formed every part of me. And I'm underlining the verse, and I'm just reading more and more and wanting to underline more of it because it really is so pretty. And so there you see, no bleed through except for that one spot that's wet. It's all it is. It's still wet. I'm very, very impatient. Stamping my date, having a sip of coffee, calling it a day. Thank you, Ella, for a beautiful kit. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.